Hi guys, we're finally in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. After 4 days of travel and endless obstacles, we finally made it here, and tomorrow we start walking our Camino. We've just been and got our passports, and we're exploring the town of Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port and loving it. So tomorrow we start and we'll keep you updated. Cheers! So here we are right at the top of the citadel of Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, looking across the mountains, scanning across at the Pyrenees, and that is the reason why we can't climb over them tomorrow. It's closed because of all the snow, and so as you can see it's pretty snowy, and for that reason we have to go on the road route via VALCARLOS. Hold on, there he is. Hi babe.
Hello.
Alright fellas, hello.
Hello.
Good morning. We're finally off. Finally off our journey on day one. So this is the view of where we've stopped to have our snack. I mean, how good's that for scenery? And that's where we've got to keep going. Got to keep climbing up this mountain to the top and over. Freezing cold, but we feel like we've conquered the world. So we're arriving at Roncesvalles, this old monastery that houses pilgrims now. It's pretty fantastic. So there we are, just looking again at the albergue from here. Okay, cool. So it's actually snowing. Snow. It's simply stunning, but very, 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 very snowy and wet. That's what Hammy looks like. because we're starving. A baguette, everyday meal, of course. And we're just really hungry. This one's a nice, fresh, hot one, so very happy. So we're in Pamplona, and this is the statue, the running of the bulls. And you wouldn't be standing like that if it was the real event. Very iconic bridge, well-known bridge, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Magical wine fountain, or the magical water fountain actually. bars that give the pilgrims coffee and stuff for Conleshi. Just in the middle of nowhere, some pop-up cafe with makeshift pallet tables. It's all good. As you can see, we are in the middle of nowhere. All good. And we are leaving San Juan de Ortega. Square at Burgos by the cathedral, which is absolutely phenomenal. Good morning. Good to get out of the villages back into the countryside again. Some of these buildings are so old, it's incredible. You just wonder how they're standing after so many years. And the roof tiles, the terracotta roof tiles are pretty phenomenal as well. Just amazes me. Now the green door. Look at this old building here. I think it's ancient. History in Europe is incredible. We are coming up to San Anton, and these are the 3 arches that we'll walk under that are attached to the ruins of the old monastery that was here years ago. And this is what is left of it, and we're going to walk under these big arches. They're pretty impressive, to be honest. has changed. We've heard from Mr. is not very nice, the accommodation. So we're going to walk on an extra 3 kilometers to the next town and pray that we get a bed because they're only 42. If we don't, we'll have to walk a further 6. And that'll push us way over 30k today, and not really hoping for that. Good morning, it's day 19 and we are leaving Carrion de las Condes. Right, today's been the coldest day we've had on the Camino. Really wet and rainy and cold. We soaked through. We're on the 17 kilometer stretch of the Meseta where there's nothing in between. And as far as the road goes ahead, there are pilgrims. And as you can see, it's just flat. As far as the road goes behind me, there are pilgrims as well. We've just left the worst little place we've ever stayed. Nightmarish night. But it's a beautiful day today and we'll take it because yesterday was horrible. And just as proof, there's the sun trying to rise behind us. And it's really lovely to see some trees. Day 22 and we're leaving, where are we? RANERO. It's very quiet and still next to the lake, and we're heading out of town today. Here's Hemi. Good morning, Hemi. And we're heading out of town to MANSILLA de las Mulas. Listening to a cuckoo bird, and this scenery today is about the most exciting scenery we've seen in flippin' miles. day 23 and we are leaving Mansilla de las Mulas. It's in the morning, beautiful sunrise as you can see. Even better this side with the old walled city and the sun coming up. How stunningly beautiful it is. Cathedral's pretty phenomenal. Doorways, the arches, this is the side of it. Look at that, isn't it amazing? View of the street and the plaza. It's, what day is it, darling?
Day 24.
Day 24. And here's beautiful Leon in the early morning. And we are saying goodbye. Thank you, Leon. Still on the outskirts of the city. And there's some hobbit houses. Hola. Hola.
Hola.
No español. Good morning, it's day 25. So, beautiful day, and we're in for good weather this week, which has been a bonus because we haven't seen much of spring in Spain yet. And yeah, having a great day. just over this rise we're coming up to Ferro de Cruz, which is the Iron Cross. It's a very special, iconic place for pilgrims, where pilgrims are supposed to bring a stone from where they come from and deposit here to give thanks and to leave a part of themselves on the Camino. And so it's a pretty special moment for us on the Camino, because we've bought some volcanic rock from Camperdown in Australia, where we live. And there we are, you can see the pile of rocks in front of me. We're going to place it there and leave ourselves a bit of ourselves on the Camino as we show gratitude for this amazing journey we've done. And there it is. Wow, pretty special. Right, so we're in Ponferrada, and this is a fine example of Templar castle that surrounded the city, built by the Crusades in the 12th and again in the 15th century. And it surrounds the city, and it's just actually incredible to see. Today we crossed into Galicia, and it is beautiful. This is the countryside we are looking at. Absolutely stunning. We're walking to Tria Castella from La Faba. It's been a very big hike over the mountain today, but stunningly beautiful. Galicia, we heard, was the most beautiful part of Spain, or one of the most beautiful parts of the Camino, and it hasn't disappointed so far. En route to Sarria from Castella. There are two routes, a longer route which is about 19 kilometers and a shorter route which is about 15. Because we haven't had an off day at all in 33 how many days? 33 days. See, I can't even remember. We have decided to take the shorter route and get in Sarria earlier, just to have time to recuperate and relax, because we just feel like we need a day that is shorter. So hello Sarria at last. We thought we were going to do a shorter day today. We thought it was 15 kilometers, but as usual our guide was very inaccurate. Ended up being more like 19, so still with a smile on his face after 32 days. Good morning, it's day 34 from Portomarin to wherever we decide to stop today. Hoping to do a shorter walk. I just want to show you on video how busy the trail and track is today. Just pilgrims as far as the eye can see up the hill. And this is what the Camino becomes from Sarria onwards, because the last 100 kilometers is all the pilgrim needs to do to get to Compostela. So it's a very different path for us. The last 100 kilometers a very different walk to the first 700 or so. Very busy. Our last big day of walking. We're going to walk to just 2 kilometers before Santiago this morning and walk in early tomorrow morning, just because it's easier to get our Compostelas early rather than later in the day. So we're on the outskirts of Santiago, overlooking the city in the distance. We've walked almost 800 kilometers to be here over the last month. So here are the statues pointing to Santiago, the pilgrims.